here, author of God, the Master of Sin, and Satan the Beautiful, and founder of ChristianWritersBookstore.com. I want to talk about a new project that I'm working on. It's a kind of whole new series. We're going to get some of the authors that we've already done interviews with. I'm bringing them back so that I can get a deeper look into what they're working on. The series is called Is It Sinful? And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different things: sex, drugs, alcohol, money, greed, church roles, women in the church, all these different things that we so often we either don't know at all, or we are have such a twisted view of what the Bible actually says, right? So I want to let you know that that's what I'm working on. Second thing I'm going to let you know is that, one, you can see that this is a different set than I normally do. Normally I'm sitting at my desk. Now I'm going to try to step away from the desk. So if you are watching this right now, I hope you're on YouTube. If not, go to the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, share, hit the bell. There's a bell somewhere that you're supposed to hit, apparently. Also, check out the description. In the description, I'm going to be putting in timestamps. This is so that you won't miss a thing. They might go a bit longer than expected. You know, money is a big topic. Women in the church, it's a big topic. Sex, Sodom and Gomorrah, all these things, they're big topics. So I'm going to put timestamps in there so that if you're like, I gotta go, pick up the kids from school or whatever, right? You can just remember that, oh, he mentioned this, and then you can know where the timestamp is. So you're going to want to check out the description there. First video, I addressed how, I went to the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 7, where we love to misquote Jesus, "Judge not lest ye be judged," right? So I talked about that, what that actually meant, and I went to John 8, where we read about the adulterous woman, and, that don't throw the stone, he who casts the first stone, people know that one very well. And, so, I want to make a confession. Listen in. I like to cheat on my wife. Yep. Okay, now before you guys, how dare he share the gospel and say he cheats on his wife? That's horrible. And it's right. It is horrible. And if you thought that, I thank you, because that is horrible, and we should be praying for especially for the church, marriages in the church, as we are living in very difficult times, very stressful times. But anyway, you made a judgment. Judge not lest ye be judged, but you just made a judgment, and I thank you for that judgment, because it is wrong to do that. Now, the reason why I brought up that example is because I want to talk about the difference between belief and faith, right? Because we all love John 3:16. For God so loves the world that he sent his one and only Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. We love belief. Belief is easy. Belief is easy. Now, I would like to read Matthew 7, still Sermon on the Mount, still Jesus Christ speaking. So you guys that like to say, well, that's Old Testament. Matthew 7, Jesus is speaking, 7:21. Jesus says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name?'" They believed in the name of Jesus. "Did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers." Another translation might say, "You workers of lawlessness." But it is, they believe, but they were unfaithful to God. Now we talk about works. People are like, "Oh, I don't believe in works righteousness." It's there's a lot to go into on this, but it's about faithfulness. That's all I can say, is that the will of our Father. I'm going to go into a thing when we talk about sins in the church, and we talk about fasting and prayer. But it's not about, well, I give hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to the church, I do so many good things, but if you're still living a life of wickedness, it means nothing. So anyway, so I read that. Now I'm going to read one more text. This is coming from Luke 18. I like to read from my Bible so that you guys know that I'm reading from my Bible, that I'm not just pulling stuff out of the air, right? So now we're in Luke 18. We'll start in verse 1. Then Jesus told the disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. He said, in a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared about men. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with the plea, grant me justice against my adversary. For some time he refused, but finally he said to himself, even though I don't fear God or care about men, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice, so that she won't eventually wear me out with her coming. Verse 6. And the Lord said, so Jesus said, listen to what the unjust judge says. And will not God bring about justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will see that they get justice, and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? So we just talked about people who believe, they're doing all these miracles, and they believe. But Jesus just says, will the Son of Man find faith on the earth? A desire for holiness, a desire for justice, a desire for what is right in God's eyes, not our own. So that's a short video that you want to do. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a good day. Bye now.